Alright guys, pulling up here on our first cable. Holy smokes guys, I got one jumping. I hope he stays in it. Look at that guys. We got her done. Hey guys, welcome here, Boxy Outdoors. I appreciate you clicking on that link. I'm assuming that you've come in to check out a review on some KALKAL neoprene boots. I first want to thank our friends over at KALKAL for sending these boots to us so that we can take a opportunity to review them and bring them to you guys. This particular boot here is the snake bite proof boot. And I will say that during this video, I would like to have tested out the bite proof. However, I could not find any snakes willing to come out in this cold weather and perform that bite for us. So we will take KALKAL's word that the layer that they have in between your inner layer and outer layer in the neoprene, they have a little snake layer that's in there, and it will prevent the bite to get in through the boot. So we are going to test all the features. Most importantly, the warmth. They say down to -4. I got an idea. I'm going to go out and stand in the middle of a creek. And I'm going to at least attempt to stand in there for 5 minutes to see if my feet get cold. And then, of course, we'll do the everyday walking and staying out in the woods. Also, we want to check out the tread. We'll be looking at that. It's supposed to be anti-skid, so we'll see how the traction is. And the comfort on long walks, long hikes. We're going to go out and do some antler shed hunting, and I might even attempt, I want to maybe climb at least one stick and stand on my platform. For those of us that like to ascend up into a tree stand, I want to see how the boot responds to those real thin, narrow steps, the pressure that it puts on. And I always want to check and see how the boot itself is going to withstand the bending and the creases and stuff. That's where I usually normally get cracks on some boots. And yeah, so let's get into this. I'll give you my first impressions. There's some other things that we'll take a look at as well. Okay guys, before we get these boots put onto our feet and we get out there and we start testing this, I asked them for me to have 4 weeks, at least a month, to get on these and see how they perform for us. One noticeable thing that they have placed on here is right back here on the back side. It's kind of molded right in, and it's like a toe kick to help actually get the boot off. So that is one thing that, you know, I'm going to show me using. I'm going to use it every time I take them off, just to see how it wears. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick is these treads. They're almost like individual, and they're like a 3D look to it. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these things actually hold to the terrain. The other thing I wanted to show on this boot is right up here on the back side, we actually have where you can tighten this strap down. It's got a little clip there. You just pull it like that, fold that clip over. It'll help tighten that down. And so there's a couple things to take a look at. Love the camo. You can see right here where it goes from the lower rubber to the upper neoprene. It is 5mm neoprene, and the insole is a cushioned insole. So it's going to be nice to see how that comfortability on these walks go. All right, guys, we're going to check out the waterproof, and we're going to see how cold our feet get while we're standing down in here. I want to make sure I don't go over my boots, but all right, we'll start the timer. It is 2:44. I'm going to stand in here for at least 5 minutes, and I can tell you right now, I do not feel not one bit of cold on my feet. I'm actually pretty impressed. No leaking going on right now either. All right, guys, we've been standing in here at least for a good minute. I'm going to speed up the video here. No sense of you watching me stand here for 5 minutes, but after 5 minutes, I'll come back to you. All right, guys, so we've made it to 5 minutes, and it's unbelievable. I think I could probably stand here a lot longer. All I have on is a pair of thin cotton socks. I don't have even any wool socks on, and I could tell I wanted to get above here on the neoprene, and right in with the where the rubber meets that neoprene, of course, totally waterproof. And I could not tell any difference between the lower part or the upper part. As far as the warmth of just standing here now, I'm not sure of the water temperature, but I'm going to assume I'm not going to be standing in freezing ice cold water for any length of time. But to cross it, I think I've proven to you that they're definitely waterproof. And as far as the warmth, I haven't seen anything with that. Now, when we get out of this water and we get to the cool air, we'll see how it responds. I'll let you know how that was. And then we also were going to just test it to see if on stand. So if I'm just standing out, maybe in some snow, how it responds. But I do want to get going, and we're gonna check how these perform on long hikes. We're gonna go and hopefully find ourselves a shed antler. So I hope this is something that I did that maybe would persuade you and saying, hey, you know what, I'll give these boots a try. Because I'm saying right now, as far as warmth goes, I could continue standing here, guys. I do not feel any coldness, really. You know, no heated socks. I mean, these are just, I'll try to show you here. Take this boot off. Hopefully without going into the water. But I want to show you. All it is a cotton sock, guys. It's an Adidas cotton sock. That is it. All right, guys, we're out here. There are some walking trails in here. I just put on my tracker so I can see how far we walk. But we're out here testing out these KALKAL hunting boots. As you see, we have on here. We're going to walk in them today. We're going to check to make sure our feet don't get overheated. We're going to check the comfortability, and I'll see how far I walk. I'm going to expect at least it's going to be over a mile loops up around through here. But I'll maybe show you some close-ups my footwork, maybe if I come to some slippery stuff, or I'm going across some things that we can see how the traction works on these. And at the end, I'll show you how far we went on the tracker. All right, let's get in here. I'm also going to be looking for shed antlers while I'm out on this walk. Let's go. All right, check out this bridge, guys. It is all cattywampus. We'll see how these KALKAL boots hold up to the different angles. Oh yeah, we got right through that. That's pretty good. All right, guys, as we're getting back to the truck here, you can see right there, you can see We have walked 1.05 miles. I've walked that a little over a mile, and as far as comfortability, feet are fine. What I want to mention is my feet have never really gotten overheated, so I do believe that there is some breathability there as well. That's always going to be good when you're out there in this cold weather, whether it be hunting or doing chores. You know, you don't want your feet to overheat and get sweaty. I'll check them when I get home and I get these boots off. I'll check to see if I have any dampness on my sock. But I'm really liking these boots. As you saw earlier in the video, I stood in the creek for 5 minutes and never once did my feet get cold. So really liking this. Can't wait to talk to you at the end of this video, give you my final thoughts. All right, guys, we're out here still doing some testing on these KALKAL boots. The warmth is, I can't describe it. I mean, how good they are. I've been outside working probably for about 2 hours, and I thought this would be a good time. I want to see how they do and on the slip resistance, climbing some sticks. I'm going to just do a close-up real quick and show you guys, and then I'm going to stand on my platform, and I will have one opportunity to probably hunt. So we'll probably be in it for about 3 to 4 hours probably on stand. I'll let you know in the end to follow up and my thoughts on these boots, how we did. All right, guys, we're at our final thoughts. I want to thank you for following along this video. If you've made it this far, I want to give a shout out to KALKAL, thank them, and hopefully they will be giving me a discount code. I'll put it down in the description, as well as their website, and I'll also put the link to where you can get these on Amazon. I'll put the description for these boots down there as well. So taking a look at these boots, let's go over some of the features. I'm going to start with the one that I'm really impressed with, and that is the keeping the warmth. What I've noticed, I was out in these boots, probably the longest time was right around that 4-hour mark, standing on stand, and my foot did not get cold to where it was numbing and I had to come in from the cold. As you saw, I was standing in ice water for 5 minutes, never got cold. I think what it is, I was out doing some shed hunting several times. I've probably got, within this past month, just under probably 15 miles on these boots, just walking through the woods, standing on stand, and I think it's the moisture wicking. Now, I will tell you, wear a thin sock with these, like a thin cotton sock. I noticed when I put my big heavy wool socks, it tightened everything up and my foot was not breathing. I think if I would have stuck with those, my foot would have probably sweat and they would have been cold. I think if you're smart about it, get a nice good cotton sock, and these, as far as temperature wise, keeping your foot warm, I see no problems with it. Comfortability, I did notice the first couple times wearing it, it was a little stiff. I think though, once you wear it, that cushion on the bottom, your insole, it's going to form to how you walk. Another thing that I liked about it was when I was climbing my stick, as far as the comfort, with those real thin steps, I was afraid it would put a little bit of pressure on the bottom of your feet. I did not feel that. So that was something nice as well. As far as the soles here, I did not have any kind of slipping up and down hills. You see, I was mostly in a lot of snow. I did not slip off my sticks when climbing. You can see I was standing on my platform, moving my feet in different directions. I did not slip on that platform. It was cold. It's aluminum. So, yeah. So, I think I did well there. As far as the snake bite, as I said, we will believe that if a snake would bite here, that layer that they have in there, that it would perform. This back part right here, it holds. I was very impressed with that. I hope over time that stays there. I have an old pair of boots that it doesn't matter if I do this or not, this clasp always pops open. So that was nice to see there. The one thing that I had problems with is this toe kick. It just seems a little bit high for me. So when I had my foot here, it seemed for me to like put my foot behind and reach it up like this. This angle was kind of tough to catch on to that. I think if that was just a little bit lower where you could come down here and pop that off. But it does work. It does help you get your boots off. So with that, like I said, I'll put down in the description if they give me a discount. Please go over there and check. They have all kinds of boots. They have boots for on fishing boats. They have just regular working boots. They got rain boots. I saw boots similar to this for as cheap as $59.99, and I think the highest I saw was like $92.99. These ones right now on Amazon you can get for $89, and I think they are comparable to all the other boots in this style. I will say, as far as durability, I wish in another year or two I can come back to you and let you know about the durability. But what I did do is I reached out to a couple other YouTube gentlemen out there that actually got these boots similar to this a year ago, and I asked them, are you still wearing the boots? Are they still comfortable? And they both said they love their KALKAL boots. They wear them all the time, and they said that as far as durability, they give it the thumbs up. So with that said, guys, I want to wish you guys a blessed day. And remember, guys, get out there, you share your passion.